everyone, this is Raptors Ball Animation Bliss, and welcome to another anime discussion series. So today's anime discussion is going to be on my thoughts on the 5th episode of the Amazing Digital Circus, Untitled. So the episode starts off with Kane trying to make up another game for the crew to play, and it was then that everybody tells Kane that they would rather have a suggestion box where they get to choose their own adventures to go on rather than have Kane choose the adventures for them. And of course Kane was upset about this, but he lets everybody suggest their own adventures, and the rest of the episode is spent on everybody going on all of these different adventures based on what adventure each person wants, while at the same time the episode actually explores about how Ragatha sees herself as being unliked by everybody and how she starts to doubt herself about whether or not it's a good idea for her to be positive all the time. So what are my thoughts on this episode? I really enjoyed this episode. Unlike the last episode where it basically takes place at a normal setting, which was at a fast food restaurant, this episode actually takes all the characters at different adventures. Like you have one adventure where Pomni is like the president of the United States, and then you have another adventure where everybody is at a bar talking with each other, and then you have another adventure where everybody's just stargazing at the stars, and so on and so forth. And so I really like how this episode has the characters go on all these different adventures while they start connecting with each other. And what I really loved about this episode is that we get to learn more about Ragatha as a character. I have mentioned before that in the previous episodes we were able to learn more about the other circus characters. Like in the 3rd episode we learned a lot about Kanger as a character, and in the 4th episode we learned a lot about Gango as a character, and now the 5th episode is focused on Ragatha, and we get to learn that even though she tries to act so positive towards everybody, it turns out that everybody's a bit annoyed by Ragatha because she's so positive all the time, and they think that she's acting fake most of the time, and that actually upsets Ragatha. And this episode is spent on Ragatha trying to figure out whether she should be nice all the time or whether she should let some of her negative emotions get out at times. And I do like how this episode actually explores about the negative side of toxic positivity. Like, even though Ragatha is clearly trying to help everybody, it turns out that the other players think that Ragatha is being fake because she's so positive all the time and she's not really reacting appropriately to whatever horrible situation goes on. And I actually do feel bad for Ragatha in this episode, as it's clear that she is a very nice character, but she does have problems with trying to express herself a little better. Like, she wants to be positive all the time, that she doesn't want to show everybody her negative side. And this episode is basically saying that, you know, it's great that you're nice to everybody and stuff like that, but if you're feeling negative about something, there's nothing wrong with letting out your negative emotions, provided that you don't hurt anybody in the process. And in this episode, it seems like Ragatha is struggling with that. Like, she wants to be nice towards everybody, but at the same time it's not healthy for her to like hold in all of her negative feelings about a situation and run the risk of alienating everybody because everybody thinks that she's being fake and that she's not really being genuine about her feelings. So yeah, I really loved how this episode explored that with Ragatha's character, and I can't wait to see what other character they're going to explore with in the next episode of the Amazing Digital Circus. And now a word from this channel. All aboard the Animated Social Media Express. Want to send some tweets my way? Then follow me on Twitter. Want to join our special animation community? Then join our Discord group, Animation Bliss. Want to see more updates on our YouTube videos? Then check out our Facebook group, Animation Bliss. Want to download on everything going on with this channel? Then check all of the above. And now, back to the video. So those are my thoughts on the 5th episode of the Amazing Digital Circus, and tell me in the comments down below, did you guys watch the 5th episode of the Amazing Digital Circus? And what do you guys think about Ragatha's character in this episode? Please let me know in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Raptors Ball Animation Bliss, and I'll see you guys later. Hey animation fans, like this video? If you want to see more animated content from this channel, then please hit that big old animated subscribe button so that you can get more awesome content from this channel.